When was that last time you took a chance or a risk? And how did that make you feel? It's a little scary, but it can be a lot of fun. So let me take you back. Back when I'm a reporter, I'm in a big field. I'm with my photographer. Also there, a police officer and a police dog. We've just done a story about how the two work together. I mean, police dogs are amazing. They can sniff out bombs, they can sniff out drugs. The officer and the dog, they're kind of like the odd couple. They actually live together all the time. It's just an amazing relationship. Dogs are so amazing. So we've done a story about these guys. And this was one of those days where we had a little more time to work on the story. So my photographer, he's starting to pack up. I'm talking to the officer saying, man, this is so cool. I mean, I really appreciate all you do. The officer, he kind of gets this glint in his eye. Maybe you've seen this happen from people before. He's kind of looking at me and goes, you want to try something? And I'm kind of looking over at my photographer, and he's kind of like, no, I don't think about this. And I look at the officer, and he goes, you want to get attacked by Killer? And I got to tell you, Killer is the name of the police dog. We've just done the story on it. So again, I look over at my photographer, and he's kind of like, and I look over at the dog, and the dog's kind of like, yeah, come on, bring it on. So it's kind of one of those out-of-body experiences where you hear this voice coming out of you that says, yes. So then, a second later, I am putting on a padded suit. Maybe you've seen these on some of these reality TV shows where it's kind of like you're enclosed in pillows. You feel a little like the Michelin Man. It's hard to move around, but the idea is you're protected from the dog in theory. More on that in just a second. So anyway, I am wearing the padded suit, feeling a little nervous. And the officer's like, okay, here's what we're going to do. I want you to run. I'm like, you want to run? He goes, yeah, just run. Killer will do the rest. So I start to run. And then I kind of hear him say something like, get him. And there's a sonic boom and this blur that is coming towards me really fast. And then before I know it, Killer grabs me and I go down. Now, something I learned. When you're attacked by a police dog and you're wearing a padded suit, it is extremely difficult to get back up. You're kind of like a turtle who's on his back. Kind of like, uh-oh, this is going to be hard. But eventually, they pull me back up, and my heart is beating. I mean, whoa, adrenaline rush. And I scan myself over, and okay, everything still seems to be where it's supposed to be. Okay, this is fun. Wow, I tried something new. The officer can kind of see I'm having, an okay time. So he goes, you want to do something else? So again, I look over at the photographer, and he is like, stop while you're ahead, you stupid reporter. And I look at Killer, and Killer's looking at me like, oh, I can go all day. But this time, just a little more confidence. This voice comes out of me that says, yes. So the officer, he goes, okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to stand right there. I'm going to stand right in front of you. Killer's going to be right next to me. I want you to punch me. And I'm like, you want me to punch you? And he goes, I want you to punch me. Killer, he will do the rest. So, I pull back the arm. And I am getting ready to throw the punch of the millennium. But just as that arm starts to come forward, Killer launches himself up into the air, grabs my arm, and I go down. Now, it should be said that the guy who stood up was different from the one who went down. Now, the next day, I'm taking a shower, I'm like, I'm bruised. Even with the padded suit, Killer's jaws are that strong. But the biggest mark wasn't a bruise that'd go away in a day or two. It was in my mind. Because I had tried something different. I had gotten out of my comfort zone. And you know what? I grew from that experience. You know, how many times do we look back on our lives and maybe there was the pretty girl I didn't ask out, or the friends wanted to do something but I wasn't sure, or maybe I should have spoken up at work about something but I just didn't have the confidence. Well, maybe in today's pressure-packed world, there's a way that you can. So I want to encourage each and every one of you as we move on from this day and you go back to all your respective offices to think about that. To take that chance, to take that risk, and to make that change. Thank you very much.